hey, Tish is here, the president.
We got you mid-water.
Well, she's like, yeah, she didn't know when that was going to end.
Yeah, that's right.
The president and CEO of the Frankfort Area Chamber of Commerce. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
I'm
watched.
good.
We talked about. We were talking about it before we went live.
I
watched.
did.
The
I watched
Super
the
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, you feeling okay?
It went long.
Yeah.
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 You know, it was almost inevitable.
Yeah.
God bless the Chiefs.
Right, and you talked about your family is kind of from the Kansas City area, and
All of my family, most of my kids and siblings all live in Kansas, so they're all Kansas City Chiefs fans. I have one grandson, and they sent me pictures of him in his Chiefs outfit.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody's all in.
Everybody's all in, but you were kind of ready for a 49ers win, right? Is
I
that what it
was,
sounded like? Okay.
I kind of wish the 49ers had won. They all played a really great game, but I figured the Chiefs have won a few, so let somebody else win. You know, I'm always rooting for the underdog.
I understand that. But Tish, you're on here to talk to us today about a really cool event that's coming up later on this month. Let's talk about it.
So we've got an On the Menu. It is sponsored by our friends at Esprit Credit Union. Our education committee has put together some really great speakers. We reached out to some folks to talk about our Black History Month, and we've come up with 4 really great speakers. We've got one from the bourbon industry, one from our own KSU president is coming in. We've got one from the horse industry, and then we've got an author and a research assistant from KSU or from UK that is coming in to talk, and she's done a lot around Frankfort, and she's starting to be involved in some things here. So we're pretty excited to talk to her too.
Yeah, and so you do these on the menu events. I believe you said once a quarter, something like that. Okay.
Yep.
And so this one, you're celebrating and honoring Black History Month, and each of these unique panelists, they kind of represent different industries,
They do.
like you said, and so they'll come with their own really special stories. Right,
Yes,
about how they got
we're really
involved.
excited to hear their stories. They've all got a different, like Rob Beatty is the founder of the Black Bourbon Guild, so we're kind of excited to see how he started that. And Dr. Acapo just got here from for KSU, and we want to see kind of what his story is and learn more about him. And the other folks have had stories written about them and things like that. So we want to hear their stories and share them out with everybody here.
Yeah, and so folks will. Do you guys have questions already sort of gathered? Because I know you mentioned you'll be the MC, so you'll be facilitating the questions and making sure the conversation flows well. But are you taking questions from the audience? Is it like a Q&A as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we always have some questions that we ask from my standpoint that we'll ask them to kind of get the story started, and then they'll fill in the blanks, and then we'll take some questions from the audience so that people can say, hey, I heard something about you, or I want to ask this, and so it's kind of interactive with the audience, and it'll be over breakfast this time. We're trying a new thing this month. To do breakfast.
Yeah, and so give us the event details again real fast. It's February 29th, and what time in the morning?
It's 8:30 to 10, and it's at the Foundry on Broadway. It's a great venue, so you come out for breakfast. We'll have a great breakfast that you can do. It's $20 for any chamber member and $30 for those not yet chamber members. So the public is welcome. We hope to fill up the room and give these speakers a really great audience.
And you need to register first.
You do. You have to register because anytime there's food involved, we need that registration for our caterers so they know how much to bring. And it's just good business
And
to
the
say.
easiest way to do that would be
to go to our website, and there's a QR code. You guys had that up. There's a QR code that you can do right there. And you can go to our website at frankfortky.info, and it's right there on the page that you can sign up and register. And we'll see you on the 29th. We did it on Leap Day this year.
Oh, yeah. And I see on the logo there, it was Esprit Credit Union. Do you have any other, give some love to any other sponsors? I know we wanted to make sure we give them a shout out. Right?
For this one, Esprit Credit Union is our people, and there's all of our President's Club sponsors. Esprit is also one of our President's Club sponsors, but we always want to thank them, and we couldn't do what we do without these sponsors, and we really appreciate what they do for us as a whole. We have all of our events, and all of them have a special event that's theirs. And Esprit, we do this quarterly, so there'll be 4 a year.
Oh, cool.
And it's just really great to have these sponsors beside us.
yeah.
Yeah, I think this will be a good one. I love the panel format because you not only with the audience, but the guests can interact with each other and
Right.
bounce things
And
off
share
each other.
experiences.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Tish, did you have a favorite commercial last night?
I have to say I was a little disappointed in the
Okay.
commercials
Yeah.
because I wanted, there was a bunch of us together and we kind of wanted the Budweiser horses and dogs and we didn't see that this year.
Oh yeah, it happened in the second
late,
half though.
though.
Late in
Was
the
it?
second half.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
then
usually
I-
I feel like they have a prime time
Right.
first, second quarter
Okay, then I
spot.
missed it. I must have been talking during that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
but,
once it hits like post halftime, I don't pay attention nearly as much when it's in the
I mean,
commercial
I don't
break.
remember
And
one that just stuck out that it was like, oh my God, that was so funny.
I'm like you, yeah. Nothing's jumping out at me.
Right. Did you have a
immediately either.
favorite?
Not really. No, there was a few that
I thought they were
liked,
average.
but it wasn't. Yeah, wasn't
Predictable.
a top-notch commercial
Right.
year for
And
me.
then a couple of them I was like, oh, you spent a lot of money. I didn't
Yeah.
know you had that kind
yeah,
of money.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. Tish, thanks for being here.
absolutely.
And I'm sure we'll see you again soon. But everybody just remember that the Black History Month panel is going to be on the 29th. And just jump on that website and register if you'd like to be there.
Yes. Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here.